Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video, which is going to be new makeup releases. And I don't know how I feel about the new makeup that's been coming out lately. I feel very kind of meh, like okay, sure, I can save my money, I don't need to buy any more makeup, but I probably will because I can stop myself. Anyways, so let's talk about the new makeup. Let's get started. The first thing I'm gonna talk about is something that has been creating a lot of hate. Not hate, but like people are disappointed, and it's the collaboration with The Nightmare Before Christmas with Colourpop, and people just are not happy with the palette. They had like, I've never seen this movie, obviously. A lot of the famous movies and like nostalgic movies I have never seen because obviously I don't live in the US. A lot of like the hyped things that happen in the US doesn't always come here, and when it does, there's no like hype to it. But this, I have no idea about the movie, so people that know about the movie are disappointed because that's not what they want. And honestly, it's a cute palette for someone that doesn't know about the movie. I like the shades in the palette, and that's it. But you have an eyeshadow palette which is $22. You have jelly matte shadows which are $28 and $10 each. You have literally obsessed. I hate these things. I don't know, do people buy this? They have to, or else they wouldn't come out with more of them. They also have lipstick which are $10 each. You have 3 shades, I think, in the lipstick. And you have liquid liner, and also a sponge and face crystals, and the whole collection is $115 if you want to buy everything. Going back to what I said earlier, I like the shades. As someone that doesn't know anything about the movie, I like the shades in the palette, but I probably won't buy it because why should I? I don't want to buy it. I also like the packaging. It looks so cool and like very Halloween, just like, I just love it. The art of the packaging, it looks really nice. That's all I can say. Honestly, I just feel like if you don't know the movie, your kind of like review or feedback is not really that important, because I like, what can I give into this conversation of this collection? Nothing, because I don't know anything about this collection. So I'm gonna move on to the next thing, which are highlighters from Cosmetics, and it's actually a sneak peek, and it's going to be available soon. Don't know when, probably by the time I ever edit this video and upload it, it's gonna be a while. You only have 4 shades, and I kind of like the packaging. I love the shades of the highlighters. If I ever get to win a lottery and able to buy something from Cosmetics and pay the $40 or $50 shipping price, I would add it to my cart, but unfortunately I still haven't won a lottery, so it's gonna be a while. But I like the shades of the highlighters. Some people say it looks like Milani, and they're kind of right. I don't think this packaging reminds me of Cosmetics actually, especially when you see it from up top. Like, we have the compact open and you can see the highlighter. It looks like Milani, but I honestly don't know how it looks like closed. I mean, if you're gonna be kind of technical, lots of the makeup packaging looks similar to others, because you only can do as many shapes as possible. There's like not a lot of shapes that you can do, so some of them are gonna look similar. I like the shades, and I feel like from what I hear from Cosmetics and people that buy Cosmetics, it's very kind of like, how can I say this? It feels like very natural and kind of like not too much, where you're wearing like, oh, she's wearing makeup, you know what I mean? Like, it's very, it just blends into your skin and just looks very not natural. I said natural, but like not natural. You're still wearing makeup, but it looks like one with your skin, it doesn't add a lot of like texture and stuff. I have high hopes, and I hope it doesn't disappoint me. And I also hope that one day I can buy something from Cosmetics, because every time I go and add things to my cart and I look at the shipping price, I immediately am like, is this worth it? No, it's not. I'm gonna go now. So I just don't buy it because it's a lot. It's a lot. $40 or $50 for shipping, and I'm only gonna buy like 1 or 2 things. Yikes. No thanks. Next thing, I'm super excited for this. I hope it arrives here because obviously I'm gonna buy it. Need me some LASA, if you know what I mean. But MAC Cosmetics are collaborating with Lisa from Blackpink. She is, I think, their ambassador, so it kind of like makes sense. So far from when I'm filming this, there is like shades of the liquid lipstick and also some highlighters. We're seeing the highlighter and the blush. I don't know if there's going to be more in this collection, but I love the blush shade. I just love it. I also like the highlighter, but I'm pretty sure she's like super pale. I don't think it's gonna show up on me. I also don't think the blush is gonna show up on me. So, and I also don't know if it's going to be available everywhere. I feel like it has to be available everywhere. She is a global superstar. I sound like an idiot, but like she is a big deal and she has fans everywhere. So I think it will be like a shame if it's only available in Asia or South Korea, because it will be awful and very disappointing. If it becomes available here and I can buy it, I think I'm gonna buy just a lipstick, because at least I can be sure it's gonna show up on me and the lipstick look really nice. And yeah, maybe if I can see swatches of the blush, maybe then. But the highlighters look very white, like duochrome white to pink, and I already have that, even though I like the pan. But I just can't. I can't buy a highlighter that I'm not gonna be able to wear. If I can, I will buy the blush and the lipstick, and like one shade of the lipstick, and that's will be more than enough. Let's move on to the next thing. Did you see this palette from Nessa Myrix? Oh my god, it's so stunning. It's so beautiful. If I was someone that feels comfortable buying like or a big eyeshadow palette that is full shimmers, I would. But like I feel like it's a waste for me and how I do my makeup. When I use shimmer shades, I always use the shimmer shades in the same palette. I don't know. I just feel like I can't. Don't see myself remembering, oh my god, let me use this shimmer shade in this separate palette that I have. But it's super stunning. You have a pressed glitter, you have 2 duochromes, 2 powder creams, and 5 multi-chrome pigments and 4 holographic powders. It's beautiful. The price I could do without. It's $125. That's a lot of money. It's available now to buy. I don't think I said that, but it's called the Lightwork. I was so excited about the shades that I forgot to say the name of the palette. It's called the Lightwork Volume 3 Infinite Light Palette. Really beautiful. It's so stunning. I also love following her. I follow her on Instagram, and the look she does, if I ever get the opportunity, which I don't think I will ever will, let's be honest, but I would love for her to do my makeup. It's so stunning. If you want to get some inspiration, go follow her on Instagram. It's like it's stunning. You will want to wear blue eyeshadow or green eyeshadow every day, because she makes you want to play with colors. And also she does like brown shades and pink shades that are for me very kind of like, yeah, I feel comfortable wearing that. But she's so talented. I love her makeup techniques. Anyways, let's move on to the next thing, and it's going to be the Colourpop. Colourpop. We already talked about it once. Let's talk about it again. And this is the Lucky Penny collection. And obviously you have an eyeshadow palette, which is going to be $14, and it's a 9-pan eyeshadow palette. You have blush, stick, duos. You have also liquid lipstick, and also you can buy the full collection for $75. The liquid lipstick is $8. The blush duo are $16, and I think I mentioned the palette, but it's going to be $14. I don't care about this palette. I really don't. Even though these shades I would love to wear, I like wear them all the time, I just don't. I don't care about them. It just feels very kind of like basic, and I know Colourpop always does like basic shadows, and lots of people enjoy it. That's usually what people wear all the time. So yeah, I just feel like if I'm gonna buy these kinds of shades. I already have the Natasha Denona bronze palette in my wish list, so probably buy that instead of this, even though it's kind of like more expensive. But like, I love the Natasha Denona formula, so I'll probably buy that instead of this. Why should I? It was to me, I think. Next, let's talk about this Huda Beauty collection, which I don't really like. But you have the rose quartz eyeshadow palette, which is $67. You have also the silk balm illuminating lip balm, which I really want to try. I've heard good things about. Every time she comes out with a new kind of like shade, it immediately gets sold out, and I'm super jealous. Lucky you if you are able to get it and wear it. And also you have the face gloss highlighting dew, which looks like the pan from the Naughty palette, which was super disgusting. I hate looking at it. I don't want to look at it, so I'm not gonna look at it. But apparently lots of people liked it. It's one of the reasons why I think lots of people bought it, just to try out the formula. And she is just like going for it. I don't really like it. It looks very uncomfortable for me. It's like a phobia for me. I just don't like the small circles close together. The texture, literally just like, I want to throw up. I just want to throw up. So I'm not even looking at it at the moment. I have another picture on screen because I don't want to look at it. It feels disgusting and it looks disgusting. It feels like a lot of people were super excited to try it out. I've seen swatches and it looks kind of disappointing. Like, I feel like if you are someone that does makeup very kind of like editorial, yeah, that's it, editorial makeup looks, I think you would like that kind, because it looks kind of like wet on your skin. So I think that's reason why some people like it. But for someone that doesn't do editorial looks at all, I just don't like it. It looks very basic and nothing, you know. But in this palette you have like, I think she has one shade that looks like rose quartz. Like, it looks like there's like stone or crystal in that pan. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. Like, whatever, do more. At least I don't have to buy it. Saving money. Since I thought about everything else in this, also there's going to be brushes. The brushes, the packaging looks really cool. Also the palette, the packaging looks so cool. The outside, I just love it. But let's talk about the inside. I always say this about Huda Beauty's palette: too many light shades, too many off-white shades in one palette. It makes it look very boring, and it's like you're seeing the same thing over and over again. You basically are seeing the same thing over and over again. And I'm seeing this with a Huda Beauty palette on my eyes, which I like, my favorite Huda Beauty palette ever. But it feels kind of like, haven't you done this before? It looks like the In the Nude palette had a baby with Mercury retrograde. It looks like it. And I have the Mercury retrograde in my collection. I hope she stops with the off-white shades. Like, I don't care if there's like one, whatever. Most palettes have one, but when there's like 2, 3 or 4 in one palette, why? Why? It doesn't make sense. She always have one dark shade and like 4 light shades, basically off white, and like 2 mid-tone shades, and it feels empty. There's no dimension between the shades. I have 18 shades in one palette. 18. Do something different. I like Huda Beauty. I like buying her products. I like the formula. The matte more than the shimmers, because the shimmers are so difficult to pick up with a brush. I always have to use my fingers, which I really hate. I don't think lots of people hate using their fingers with shimmers, so I don't think it's like a big problem. I think it's a me problem than a palette problem. So yeah, just for me and how I do my makeup, I hate that. I hope that one day she stops doing it, because it just makes me kind of like bored with her brand and kind of like ignore it. Because I'm just like, why am I gonna pay attention to something that is gonna disappoint me or is not what I want it to look like? So let's move on to the other thing. And oh my god, When I saw this, I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy it. And then I was like, wait a minute, don't buy this. We will never use it. And I only like 2 shades in this palette, or 4 shades. It's the Patrick Ta holiday collection, and it's called the Major Headlines Blush Palette. And you have like 3 blush shades and in 2 formulas. So you have the powder and the cream, and you have like a pink, orange, and brown, or apparently a mauve. I just love the orange and the mauve. I don't really use pink blushes much anymore. Maybe I did before, I don't remember, but I don't really like pink blushes on me. And at first I was like, I'm gonna buy it because I really wanted to try this. I think these blushes in this palette are smaller than when you buy it full size, so I was like, that's amazing. I don't need big pan of blush. But then I'm like, I'm buying 6 kind of blushes, that's a lot. I should just buy 1 shade and that's it, and that's good enough. But yeah, I just kind of like, I'm glad I stopped myself from like having it on my wish list, especially since it's going to be probably limited edition. I don't know, maybe not, but it would be a waste in my collection, really. And I don't want to waste my money, especially on blushes. I bought so many brushes this year, it's enough. I'm good, I don't need more. But I really want to try, I've said this before, but I really want to try his brushes so badly. Like, I just can't wait. I can't wait. I also said this before, but like every time I'm buying makeup, I look at the blushes and none of the shades that I like are in stock. So I'm just gonna wait until it's in stock. But let's move on to another makeup artist, and it's the Makeup by Mario collection. You have actually lipsticks and lip liners. I have been very into lip liners lately. I have bought like the Huda Beauty liners, the Patrick Star liners. Not liners, I just bought 1 shade and 1 shade in the Patrick Star. But like, again, I said this before, like repeating myself. I hate repeating myself, but just in case you don't know, but I have been like looking at my makeup collection and I am not liking any of them, so I'm trying to kind of like buy more lipstick that I like the shade and I like the formula and it looks nice on me, because I'm just like so over my lipstick collection. I hate all of them basically. But so I've been really into lip liners, and I really want to try these lip liners. Even though Makeup by Mario is available on Cult Beauty, they only have like the first launch of the brand, and it's like, I don't know what they're waiting. Like, can we get more of the collection, please? Like, I'm still waiting. I need to buy the blushes. I've been like having it on my wish list for so long, and also the bronzer, the highlighter, I've heard good things about. So I'm just like waiting for it to come on Cult Beauty so I can buy it, because it's the only place available for me to buy Makeup by Mario from. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. But the lip liners are in 12 shades and it's $22. How many shades are available in the lipstick? But let me find out. The lipstick also looks really nice. Kind of like good selection of lipstick shades. Never sounded more like an idiot, but like, you have the pinks, the browns, the berries, the reds, and I think it just looks stunning. So I can't wait to get my hands on it. I'm just gonna wait until it's like available on Cult Beauty, because what other options I have? If I buy it, obviously I'm gonna buy a nude shade and like a lipstick and the nude shade, because that's the one I really think my collection lacks. Nude shades that I like the shades of, and not pink. I'm over pink. I'm done with pink. I love pink. It's my favorite color. So I don't want it on my lips. But the only pink I like is on my eyes, and that's it. So I really want to like update my nude collection. The first time I saw this, I was like, huh? But the more I think about it, the more I'm just like, it doesn't really matter. It's not, I don't care. But Colourpop did a collection with NBA. Again, not being at the US, and very kind of like, I don't know, the pop culture of the US. Like, I know some things, but not everything, obviously, because I don't live there. I will have to live there to like know most of it. But I'm not a sports fan, so obviously not. Even if I lived in the US, but I know the NBA is a big deal in the US, like maybe even outside the US. But I think maybe if you like basketball, so probably you will like the NBA. Anyways, I see a lot of pictures. I see a lot of the celebrities sitting at the front. I don't courtside. Yes, it's in a lot of rap songs, so I know the name of it. But they sit at the front, and you look at the pictures, and they look so good and whatever. Anyways, that's all I know about the NBA. I don't know any of the teams in it at all. They did a collection and everyone was like very confused because it's very confusing. If I'm gonna be honest, I always feel like it doesn't really make sense when a makeup brand does a collaboration with a TV show, a movie, whatever it is. Cause I don't know about you, but when I watch a TV show, they barely have any makeup on, and makeup that you can tell they're wearing makeup. Like if you know about makeup, you can tell they're wearing makeup. Like if I didn't know anything about makeup, I'll probably be like, they wear no makeup on their show. They don't really have amazing eyeshadow, they don't really have amazing lipstick, but they usually look like they're not wearing any makeup. So whenever I see a collection, I'm just like, I think it's because it's normal now for a makeup brand to do a collection with a movie or a TV show. That I'm just like, makes sense. But it doesn't. The more I think about it, it doesn't, because they don't wear makeup that you can tell they're wearing makeup, and I can't really recreate a look that I saw in a TV show on my eyes with the palette that I buy. So yeah, I think most of the time they do like collection where like the vibe of the show or the vibe of the movie or like the background of the show. Like for example, all I can think about is Friends at the moment, because we're seeing a lot of Friends collection. Oh my god, why? But you have the couch, the like the frame, the yellow frame, and the purple room, or not room, like the paint the paint of their house and or apartment. What is wrong with me? But like it's purple. You kind of like, it makes sense, and it makes sense, I guess. Like the shades and the palette, it's very similar to the logo. Can you tell how I don't know anything about sports? I'm just like, the thing the shades are similar, and I know people like to paint their faces when they're going to a match, so they can really recreate looks and do looks that are inspired by their favorite team. So cool, good for them. I'm happy for them. For the people obviously that like sports and makeup, that's who I'm happy for, and I hope they enjoy it, and I hope they're having a good time. Speaking of Friends, Makeup Revolution did another collaboration again. I'm sick and tired. I'm tired. Can we stop? I'm not even gonna talk about everything because there is so many. So many. I don't care. I don't care. I'm sick of it. They all look the same. Every shade that ever existed on this earth is in the same palette all the time. How many palettes have they come out with? From the start till the fourth collection. Is it the fourth collection or maybe the fifth? I have no idea. Instead of wasting your time and wasting our time, make your formula better, please. How long are they gonna have like the basic as quality for their collection? It's embarrassing. Let's move on to other collaboration. People are collaborating with so many people. Come on, just do makeup for the sake of makeup, please. Thank you so much. This was a Halloween collection. Is it available now? Probably not, let's be honest, by the time I edit this. But Colourpop Kylie Cosmetics did a collaboration with A Nightmare on Elm Street. I love the shades in the palette. I've seen Teresa's video and she said that the quality actually is not that good, so I'm good. I don't want to buy it. But I like how the cheek and lipstick actually looks like blood. It's so cool. I love the packaging. I love the burnt skin of the packaging. It's so cool. It's so cool. I love it. And I also love how we don't have her face everywhere. She did like a photo shoot where she's kind of like naked and there is blood pouring off her. I'm just like, I'm sick and tired. But yeah, I think the collection looks so cool, and also like the packaging of the lipstick, you can see inside it looks like burnt skin, and like it's pulling, and I love it. I love it. That's all I love. The packaging, the cardboard. That's what I love about the collection. I never heard people mention how Kylie's cosmetics Usher formula is amazing, so I'm not surprised. And let's move on to the next thing, which is a concealer. I really want to buy a new concealer. I don't know why. I've had the Too Faced concealer for so long now, and it's not even halfway done, and I'm over it. I want a new concealer. But Nabla came out with a new concealer called the Regeneration Uplifting Creamy Concealer. Haven't heard anyone talk about it, and I don't know why. Is it bad? It has to be bad, or else people will talk about it. It's like not a lot of people talk about Nabla, so maybe that's why. Or not a lot of people that I watch talk about Nabla. But it's supposed to be rich in active ingredients, featuring a creamy, flexible texture. It gives a blurred, radiant finish, medium buildable coverage, lasts all day without setting into fine lines. I don't think so, because if you have lines, it's gonna go in there. I don't know how many shades is available. It's not written here, but I wanted the Charlotte Tilbury collection concealer that looks like this, but I know people say that the packaging is horrible, and I don't want to deal with the horrible packaging, so I'm not gonna buy that. But I also think it probably will be very similar to the packaging of the Charlotte Tilbury because it looks similar. And yeah, I want to see what people think about it. I don't think people are just very into concealers lately, or else they would talk about it, but like no one is talking about it. I haven't seen anyone talk about it from what I've seen. Again, I don't know every person on YouTube, so can't really say that. Let's talk about the next thing, and I'm just so excited for this. Not excited for this, but like I'm excited to see what's next. But Hindish came out with an eyeliner that makes me want to buy it, because the makeup looks that he did, or not the makeup looks, but like the graphic art that he did with the liner looks so cool. If I could have his hand and his talent with the eyeliner, I would buy it. But like I don't remember the last time I used an eyeliner, so it's not really for me. I love the packaging. The packaging looks so cool. It doesn't look like an eyeliner at all. I don't know why. It looks very futuristic, and I like how it looks, but it looks good, and I trust Hindish. But I'm waiting for something that I could buy, because everyone talks about his eyeshadow and they talk about how good it is, and I know that I'm not gonna use it to its full potential, and it's gonna be awful for me. So I'm hoping that we see something that I can buy, that I can wear next year, hopefully, or maybe this year. But I don't think he's gonna come out with a lot of things. And I also like that he doesn't come out with new things every week. I'm happy with that. But I think that's it. That's all I'm gonna talk about, because I looking at the other things and I'm not really interested in any of them, and I don't have anything else to say about them. So I'm gonna end it here. I hope you guys liked today's video. I hope you enjoyed the new makeup releases video. I say this all the time, but I really like filming these videos because it gives me an opportunity to talk about new makeup releases, and also kind of like maybe change my mind about things that I don't need to buy. It feels good. I like it. I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.